I did not think I would have this much fun in a Camry. Like. What's going on, guys? It's Alexa back with another video, and today I'm going to do a special review of a sports car Camry. We're gonna see. I came to a Toyota dealership. I was thinking about, I want to review some cars here. Someone told me about a V6 Camry called the Camry XSE. Is that right? Right. Correct. This is the 2018 Camry XSE, and we're gonna see just how sporty this Camry is. I never would have thought that, you know, a typical kind of daily average car might be a little bit fun when you take it to work. I apologize if there's any wind noise. I've been working out some microphone issues, so I have my salesman here. This is Nathaniel Williams, whichever you want to call him. He goes by Nat, but he's been kind enough to help me do this review today. He was the one that actually told me about the Camry, so I was like, you know what? I want you to help me out in my video. So I'm very glad that he's here today. So he's gonna tell me a little bit about it, and then we're gonna go on this test drive. So what would you say is the coolest feature about this Camry XSE?
A lot of nice new features on it. This is built, one of the first ones built with Toyota new global architecture. So it gives it a lower stance on the ground. You got the ground effects.
Oh, you're right.
Wheels
I can kind of see that.
The V6 has over 300 horsepower.
Over 300. So
it'll get you on down.
Exactly. It'll get you to work on time.
Yeah. Some of the new safety features on this vehicle is one called Toyota Safety Sense. Don't know if you heard about it.
I have not.
Toyota Safety Sense incorporates a camera in the windshield of the vehicle.
Really?
The camera is part of our pre-collision system.
Oh, is this it right here?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So with pedestrian and vehicle detection, this vehicle will alert you if you're not braking at a certain point.
Wow. How does it alert you? Does it vibrate a seat, or?
There's a beeping sound, and there's a warning on in your MID, information display, to let you know, and it'll slow you down by 25 miles per hour. So if you are going less than that, in all probabilities, it will stop you. If you're going more than that, it'll slow you down there just to lessen the impact. Right. It also has a lane change monitor with steering assist. So it reads the stripe lines on the road or the solid line. If you cross them at speeds above 32 miles per hour without your signal lights on, the vehicle beeps and attempts to steer you back into your lane. And I say attempt.
Yeah, exactly. That's very true.
Well, and it also has automatic high beams. Once you set your high beam, there's another button to hit for auto, and the camera will read the headlights of oncoming cars or the taillights of cars in front of you.
And it'll turn them off. That's helpful.
Flipping it.
That's really neat, because
the great thing about Toyota is that
lights.
we're making that feature standard on Toyotas, where other manufacturers you will have to pay for it, may only come on the high-end models. And then also finally on the Toyota Safety Sense, this emblem in case is a radar.
I see it's flat, right?
So once you set your cruise control, there's another button to set your radar. When that beams hit the vehicle in front of you, your vehicle slows down to keep the preset spacing, and you have 3 choices for space. Yep,
I'm starting to hear about this feature a lot on cars too, so that's really good.
LED lights.
Yeah, I was like, are these on right now? Because
they are not.
Okay, but you see the design in the lights, so I think that's just really cool. Whether they're on or off, I just think they look really nice. And the headlights aren't huge. I'm starting to see a lot of cars with the thinner, sleek headlights. I think the wheels look good. It's a nice blend of the black and silver, so it's not too much of one thing.
Panoramic roof.
Definitely, and I love a panoramic roof. Like I love as much sunlight in your car as possible. And you were saying that they come in 2-tone colors, right?
Yeah, you can get a black roof. We don't have any in stock right now.
Right.
But there along the rails, all will be black.
Right. So
nice looking vehicle.
If you have one of these in 2-tone where the roof is just black, I'm sure it would look even sportier. They got a nice little spoiler right here. You got quad exhaust tips, so that's
on the V6.
That's very impressive. You even got a little diffuser there, is also. So there's the XSE on the outside. Other than that, I would say besides the quad exhaust and the diffuser and the XSE on the back, looks pretty normal to me. And I was like, this is almost a sleeper. But you know, they added little designs that they didn't even have to, but just to make it look a little more sporty. The tail lights have a little texture to it as well.
These are actually called vortex generators.
Vortex generators.
Right. You have them here. You have them here.
Mm-hmm.
This is designed to help with gas mileage, to cut through the wind, to get that vehicle through and improve on gas mileage. So little subtle designs in our vehicles that Toyota has to help you save money.
Right. Well, I never would have known. I just thought, I was like, well, maybe it just looks cooler. Right. That's what I thought. So I'm gonna take a look under the hood. So I'm curious to see what this V6 looks like. Let's go ahead and pop this.
Yep.
All right, there you go.
All of our engines are very low maintenance. We use synthetic oil in them. So your oil change in them is every 10,000 miles.
Every 10,000? Oh, okay. Mine is every 5,000, but I have a Camaro, so.
This engine and our transmission. The transmission is sealed, so you don't have to check in the fluid on the transmissions.
Okay, that's good.
But these are smart transmissions and engines where they will learn your driving habits and adjust to you as you drive.
That's crazy. That's just crazy to think about that my car is starting to learn how I drive.
Right.
So, but I mean, at the same time, it's not surprised with the way technology is going. So
electronics.
Exactly.
All of our new cars come with Toyota Care. So for 2 years or 25,000 miles, all your maintenance is included. So changes, tire rotation, and fluid checks.
Okay.
2 years unlimited on roadside assistance.
Okay. So now I'm going to check out the back seat room, because of course, since this is a 4-door and you guys might have some passengers, you see how much room they have in the back. All right. Okay, so back seat looks pretty basic, nothing super flashy here, but you got your storage. If I pull down this middle seat, or this middle section right here, there's your armrest and your cup holders, like that. And there's your panoramic roof. Now, I like the way that looks, for sure. That looks
sunshade.
Exactly. You can pull it up if you're not feeling it one day. And here's your lights. Nice little, look like little LED lights. So, you know, nothing crazy back here, but at the same time, this is still pretty comfortable. I have plenty of leg room, and you know, I'm sure you wouldn't put a super tall person back here, but I'm 5'2", and this is just about how much leg space I have.
Again, the most important thing, most of your listeners, is safety.
Exactly.
The vehicle has 10 airbags. So you got
10.
rear side curtain airbags for the front and the rear seat side curtain airbags.
Right.
Rollover airbags. You got front knee airbags and your regular front airbags in it. So you have 10 airbags in this one.
Wow.
Very nice safety.
Nice. Well, I'm curious to see the front.
You got all your controls here for your radio, for the multi-informational display right there in front of you.
Yep.
You
Hands.
can do your settings there. You got Bluetooth. If you have an iPhone, you can actually pull Siri from the steering wheel.
Oh,
Give
okay.
Siri the same commands that you give on your iPhone.
Nice.
This is your lane change. All of your safety system for Toyota, you can cut off and on.
Okay,
So
right.
you
Yeah.
decide you
So
don't want your lane change monitor on, you just hit the button here. That disengages it or turns it
off
on.
right there. And here's the center console panel. It's very flat, so it looks this is mostly touchscreen, I assume, then, right?
It is touchscreen and it's tilted toward the driver.
Oh, right. I do see that now.
Right,
Okay.
Easy and seeing.
It looks very sleek. I like. I've never seen a console with this design. You see how it kind of swoops in. Got your cubby that looks like
a bit storage there.
Ah, okay. But just in case, they have a USB, your aux cord, and they have your 12-volt cigarette type lighter. There's your sports driving mode. You got eco, normal, and sport. You guys know which one I'm going to be in. And you got your
Heated seats.
Heated seats. Are they ventilated as well, or just heated?
Just heated.
Just heated seats. Okay. 3 total USB ports in here. So here's your storage space. There's one there, and then the one in the front. So this is pretty decent storage space. And this is a nice little design here. It's even got a little bit of texture to it. So first of all, these are all of the features that it comes with. There's your fuel economy, which is pretty good, of course. And if you guys are worried about price, there's your average price right there. But when you come to the dealership, you don't have to worry about that price. They're going to negotiate something for you. All right, so I want to see what driving mode I'm in. I'm in drive right now, but I'm going to switch to sport.
Okay. And sport would tighten your steering.
Right.
And also
I see the
enhance the feel of it.
I see the light at the bottom kind of went red. What if I do eco? Oh, it went green.
Yep.
Normal is kind of like a pale blue, gray, and sport is red. All right, okay. All right, so let's see. This U-turn, make sure lights coming. Highway driving. All right, it did. It really did. And when I say I barely put my toe down, that's pretty impressive. How this goes. Wow, this this is really sensitive. Oh wow, okay. Oh my gosh, my foot is barely down. As you guys can tell by my face, I'm already impressed, and we haven't even gotten on the highway yet. Like I said, the brakes are good. See how it takes getting on. Oh! I put my foot down, and I'm not gonna lie, there was a little bit of a delay, but once it realized what I wanted to do, it was like gone. I don't know if you guys heard it. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. Woo! Woo! I like it. This will get you to work on time for sure. And this, you said it was over 300 horsepower, right?
Yes, 301.
And, okay, 301. You know the torque?
Can't think of it right now.
Okay, don't worry. I'll put it in the video. I'll look it up on my own. But man, I barely have to put any pressure down. And I'm not sure how different this would be if it was just in normal mode. But when you're in sport, like, you can tell. Is this one of those where you can change it while you're driving?
Yes.
Okay. And because, you know, when I think about a Camry, I just think, you know, basic gets you from A to B and run your errands. But I'm like, if you get this, the XSE, like, you're gonna have fun running those errands. I'm not gonna lie. And, you know, getting on the highway will be a breeze. It's nothing. Because you guys don't know, I daily drive a Camry XSE. So you guys already know I'm used to power. But from this, I was pleasantly surprised. And that throttle response was just insane.
With this vehicle, even not 4-cylinder, you'll get outstanding service.
Right. Right. The safety, as you guys saw on the piece of paper I showed earlier, they have 5-star ratings across the board. So I would say that's one of the best features. But it's like, if you get safety and fun, like, you know, that's a win-win. So I really enjoyed this. That, you know, if you want to put your foot down in here, you really can. I mean, it was just so easy. Just not think I would have this much fun in a Camry. Like, I never would have thought. But this is exactly why I wanted to do this review. When he told me about this car, that it was kind of like their sportiest model that they had, and I was like, well, let me test it, because in my head I think sporty, I automatically think Dodge, Chevrolet, and Ford because of the cars that they make. So I was like, let me see what Toyota is bringing to the plate. You know, I try to do these reviews because, you know, as much as I enjoy reviewing Camaros and Challengers and Mustangs and all of that, some people might not be able to do that on a daily basis, or might not want to deal with all of that on a daily basis. So you have a car like this, a V6 Camry, where it's practical, it's good on gas, it's safe, and it can go fast. So as you guys can tell from our reaction, I really enjoyed this car. Like I said, the interior it's not immaculate, but like I said, for what you're getting for the price, everything else I'd say is totally worth it. If you're not worried about all of that, I'm like, the front of it looks just fine. I'm like, it looks very up to date, and throttle response is great, the brakes are good, and you know, I feel pretty comfortable. If I had to drive this for a while, I think I would be all right. So
yeah. Toyota uses a lot of focus groups when they set up their interior.
Right.
So everything is geared for really simplicity. If you've seen some radios when you can't figure out.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You can get in here, you can
figure out everything, exactly. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys weren't considering a Camry before, maybe now you will, because I'm like, this opened my eyes to a lot of different things. This is why I enjoy doing these car reviews, because I don't want to just stay focused on one genre of car. There's so much out there. So once again, I appreciate Nat for doing this video with me, and I certainly hope you get some customers from it. If you guys hit him up, here's his information in the video, and make sure you let him know that you saw my video. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't be afraid to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I post twice a week, so there's always something for you to watch. So thank you guys again, and I will see y'all next time. Take care.